We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the 2000s team. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden, Aldridge out there with Durant, then there's Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Harden against Iverson. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now Harden after the missed 3 from Allen Iverson. Harden outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's simple. Getting into the ball handler, causing turnovers, that's what they excel at defensively. He told me we want them to have no room to breathe and no space to operate. Get loose balls whenever possible, even if that means a few fouls. Kevin, we'll see if they can steal a win tonight. Back to you.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
The 2000s team with the ball. It's a 3-point game. High arcing shot, and Iverson with the layup.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Into the lane, and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Harden's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Duncan. Here is Bryant. The 3. They get it again. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here is Harden. He has 7. Irving kicks to Harden. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. A 3 ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
2000s team ball.
James against KD. James, the pass to Iverson. On the wing, Bryant. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. He can't hit that time. Iverson with some nice D. Now, here is O'Neal. Kobe, the pass to James. The kick out to Bryant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kobe's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Here is Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
LeBron dishes to Iverson. He kicks it to O'Neal. Here's Kobe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. The 2000s team with the ball. Outside, Kobe. To the paint. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Harden against Nash. Here's Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Pass to Garnett. Lets it go from 14. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Kobe. Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden. Here's the drive.
James Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Harden's gone 4-7 from the field here. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wade. It's deflected. Now Harden. He's got 9. And stolen by Nash. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harden against Nash. Harden, no good. To the middle. Here's Garnett. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Garnett's got 8 points.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Harden. Will it go? Excellent D there from Garnett.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Wade gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
And the pass away. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the 2000s team leads by 11. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The 2000s team on top. They lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court right now, second quarter start for the Nets. You've got Irving. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Garnett, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
The 2000s team making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here is McGrady. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Boom, he jams it straight down. Here is Harden. 13 points in the game. Inside. Here's Claxton. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
McGrady outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Or the 2000s team. LeBron comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. James wide open. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 11. On the wing, Harden. Iverson covering. And Harden with the stuff.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Iverson passes to LeBron. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Aldridge finds Durant. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Aldridge. Rejected by Pierce. They get it back. Pocket 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Nets. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. O'Neal kicks to Iverson. Outside Bryant. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Nets trail by 9. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Harden against Iverson. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Stolen by O'Neal. Iverson with the ball. Kicks it to James. Lob pass to Bryant. It's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. And here's Harden to the inside. Aldridge the pass to Claxton. Now here's Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Score the basket. Good shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's LeBron. Iverson outside. He takes it in, and the Dunk by Iverson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Here's Harden. Aldridge dishes to Harden. And there's the drive. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
Now here's Iverson. Right side, Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Shaq's got 8 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Iverson against Irving. And here's Kobe from the arc. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Here is Harden. He's got 19. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Or the 2000s team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Shaq. Carter comes in for James. And it's Nash in for Iverson. Now here's Kobe. He has 7. Carter left side. Here's Kobe. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Duncan against Harden. Driving in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 21.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Nowitzki. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The 2000s team leads by 5. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with LeBron James. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bryant in at the 2. Here's Harden going inside. And the jam by Harden.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. No good there. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Iverson, no luck.
Hey, I like creativity in a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Harden surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Durant. It's stolen by Duncan. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Iverson. Finished off the break. That's now 8 points for Iverson.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
In the corner, it's Aldridge. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he drives in. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. To the paint. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Duncan trying to break loose. LeBron, good. And the 2000s team leads by 9. Harden against Iverson. And Harden with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
That one good for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Or the 2000s team. Yao checked in for Shaq. Garnett comes in for Duncan. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant. Here's Harden driving the lane. And the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Feeds it to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size that Brady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Which status section wants a t-shirt?
Harden against Garnett. Durant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The 2000s team with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he recovers it. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Garnett with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Or the 2000s team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Yao. Pierce comes in for LeBron. And it's Nash in for Iverson. Now Harden. 33 points for him. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4. And the Nets miss again.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
McGrady dishes to Pierce. Nowitzki outside. Nash outside. Connects from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point 2000s team lead. Here's Harden. Misses from close range. Garnett against Aldridge. And Garnett misses. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Garnett's got the lead up to 14 now for the 2000s team. Timeout called the Nets. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Nets trail by 14. In the corner, Harden. Inside. That's tipped and stolen by Nowitzki. Nash outside. That's good. Great play set up by T-Man, Tracy McGrady. Nash has got 6 in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 2000s team.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Nets trail by 17. Harden with it. Guarded now by Nash. To the middle. Here's Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
For 3, Pierce drains it from beyond the arc. And the 2000s team leads by 18.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Harden with it. He has 35. Passes it to Claxton. The 3 from KD. Gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got 5 now. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The 2000s team on top, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And for the candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Nash against Harden. Here's Claxton. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Here's KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for KD.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
It's deflected. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And here's Harden. Dishes to Aldridge. Back to Harden. There's the lob to the hoop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
and, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
That free throw good from Harden. Or the 2000s team. James checked in for Wade. And Iverson's subbed in for Nash. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Here's Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is got down to 11 on the bucket from James Harden. Timeout call, the 2000s team. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Pass to James. Iverson against Irving. Iverson passes to O'Neal. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Shaq's got 10 points in just the second half.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Iverson against Harden. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
There's the pass to Iverson. He dishes it to James. Here's Shaq. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
From the king.
LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden against Iverson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by Harden. Bryant against Harden, 6 to shoot. The 3 from Iverson, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Claxton. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Duncan. On the wing, Bryant. He kicks to Duncan. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 14 points now in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Claxton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the 2000s team leads by 17.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to James.
2 minutes.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to LeBron. Goes up with the stripe. And it's Irving with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Iverson outside. Outside, Kobe. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And here's James outside. They get the rebound, and Shaq with the slam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
The pass to Bryant. Now O'Neal. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Shaq. Iverson outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And stolen by Iverson. Jumps up. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Hold on.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Irving with the ball. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot's good from Yao.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Here's Irving. From deep. No good. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.